Boom.
Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom.
Are we leveling up or something?
You guys leveled up last time. I know some people have to pick spells. I know
Yeah,
Suffolk Island's
I
doing.
haven't picked any spells yet. I'm just seeing how many I get. 4.
Ooh, I should read this one. Kill your party with giants.
Okay, so I get a first level spell and 2 second levels. That's a really short list.
I think for paladins, like the level second level spells, I think it's like a total of 13 spells. I don't obviously I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should rent The Clue, the movie.
The Clue?
Well, Clue, the movie. I said, I was like, my brain was going to say the movie, Clue, the movie, but then I saw the movie was in the title, so I kind of cut off saying that because, but then it just made foolish word phrasing.
I heard they were going to remake that.
I don't even know how old this one is.
Was it early 90s, late 80s, something like that?
It looks like
Is it the Tim Curry one?
Yeah, Tim Curry, and then I don't even know. It's hard to see who all the pictures are. Like it makes me think of Jessica Fletcher from Murder She Wrote, but I can't really see the thumbnail all that well.
It's a lot of celebrities you've seen in movies before. Comedy celebrities.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it, to be honest.
I might have seen it when I was younger and just not remember it. Not entirely.
If you saw it in the theater, then you saw a different one.
I definitely don't think I saw it in the theater.
Because when they did they did 3 different endings for it, and when you went to a theater, you didn't know which ending your theater got.
Interesting.
And in the home release version, they combined all 3 endings into the ending.
Oh.
So you get all 3, but yeah, it was cool that you went to the theater and you actually got a different ending.
The only movies I ever saw in the movie theater when I was younger were like the Batman franchise movies, because my uncle was like, "I want to see it." Everything else was like VHS. Like if it wasn't on VHS, and then eventually it turned into DVDs, but VHS predominantly. My friend's parents had the
VHS.
Yeah, the VHS rewind.
Let me guess, Jimmy, you were a hardcore Beta supporter.
A laser disc, buddy.
Betamax.
Yeah.
No, but I had one of my neighbours had Betamax. Yeah. It actually had a really good player where you could stack videos on top of it, and it would queue them up. Or you could put on a marathon of movies without having to change the cassette once.
Oh, look at you, you fancy fuck.
No, my neighbour, that was.
Oh.
In the late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around there, the first VCR I ever saw was like 1-inch tape, I think it was, or 2-inch tape. I don't know, but the tapes were huge. My dad, we were touring through Europe, and we stopped in Germany, and a buddy of his, back from his basic training days or whatever, we went to visit him. He was stationed there in Germany. And he had Flash Gordon, the movie, and so that's where I actually saw Flash Gordon for the first time.
Ah.
Nice.
But yeah, the player was like the size of the TV, which TVs back then were those sit on the floor giant pieces of furniture.
Enormous is what you're saying.
I don't know, because I know things have been in the dark ages for you guys for so long. I don't know when you guys got TVs there in the UK, but
There's noisy cars outside.
We've heard about them. We still use newspapers.
Yeah, I mean the BBC hasn't been around since the dawn of TV.
exactly.
I mean, yeah.
We have newspapers, and we have town criers to tell us the news.
Yes, exactly.
We
you
don't need
TVs.
this strange invention you Americans
And
have.
you had Shakespeare and his plays in the park and stuff.
I just acquired this really nifty device. It's a cylindrical top that you rotate the top and look through the slit, and it makes it look like there's a horse running. It's really cool. It's the future. It's the future.
Wow. So what are you going to watch on your Zoetrope tonight?
All I know is
Tonight I think I'll watch a man walking instead of a horse.
is that so?
Jolly good.
Okay for that. And
I did not put an icon for Soldier Boy, but that's okay.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Who's Soldier Boy?
Superman that hoe. I'm sorry, you don't remember Soldier Boy?
No, I tease about the TVs thing, but TVs weren't your problem. Content was your problem back then.
We invented content. What are you talking about?
I invented continents.
yeah, we were too busy conquering the colonies back then. You know, the little ones like Americans.
Conquering.
Before
Yeah,
the
that
colonies
worked.
conquered you, you mean?
We let you. You didn't
I mean,
conquer us. We let you have it. We didn't. It was too much of a mess to handle.
Yeah, it was a long boat trip, dude. Come
It
on.
really was, yeah.
Took weeks to get there as well. What's the point? Let you lot have it. You know what I mean? Make you think you won the war. The whole idea.
Yeah.
That's why we let you still have the 4th of July.
No, but I was just talking about in the 70s, 80s, or whatever. Your TV content was
Hang on, we had
pretty
the
long.
young ones, and we had
You had like 3
Monty
hours
Python.
worth of good content that was on like per week.
There was like 4 TV channels back then.
I want to say it was 3 when we were there, because it was like ITV and BBC One and BBC Two, I think.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
Channel 4
Channel-
came in the 80s, didn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
did,
remember.
yeah.
And then there was Channel 5, and then after Channel 5, then we were into.
Then we
digital.
turned into Americans with 15,000 channels of shit on the TV to
But no, I
choose
mean-
from.
Sky, unless you had Sky, because I remember back in
Oh
school.
God, Sky.
No, it's still going. I mean, it's huge over here
Yeah.
now.
Oh, absolutely. They actually broke into the U.S. at one point, but they're terrible over here.
But
I
I
don't think they
remember.
exist anymore.
I remember a friend of mine at school. They had Sky, which was like really, really rare. I mean, it might even have been like AstraZeneca or whatever the fuck it was called back then. But it was no, AstraZeneca is a fucking drug company.
Yeah, it was Astra something though, wasn't it? Yeah.
Astra something, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was and they had, and he would like take programs and bring it onto video and like bring them into school, and we're like, holy shit, what's this stuff from America?
That reminds me of the early days of satellite here, when people found out that they could like adjust their satellite a little bit and pull in like the network feeds of shows and get them before they actually aired. Because it was how the networks would send the new episodes of a show to all the different states and municipalities that had their TV stations.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they would send it like the week before over satellite on a secret channel, but people found it. So yeah, that's how we ended up getting scrambling and all that kind of stuff later. But the good old days when people are so innocent that they don't know what's going to happen.
The good old days when I was a kid and would stare at what I thought were boobies through the scrambling, but it was actually a forehead.
Yes, those days too.
No, the same guy who had a Betamax had a satellite dish before everyone else, but he didn't have a little. He had a 3 meter satellite dish, or
yeah, those big ones. The early,
big fucking thing that you could point and you pick up channels on the other side of the world that you couldn't understand a fucking word they were saying.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. Do you understand it? No. So why have you got this? Spend all this money on a satellite dish? Yeah.
The answer is why not?
We've got a cleric ready for you. Play mechanical. Level 4. Name's Cockio.
I just read it as cock solo for some reason.
I don't speak whatever language you're speaking, sir.
It's Dungeons
I
and
did not
Dragons.
understand.
You know how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I
roll the
don't.
dice, and the results come up, and things happen or don't.
That sounds like it could be fun if it was about anything other than fantasy-based bullshit.
This particular story started out with Time Bandits. They all met Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo, and we're like, let's get the fuck out of here. And now they're fucking around with werewolves.
Yep. What's next? Spaceships.
You haven't seen the really annoying dwarves in a while, have you?
No, we haven't seen them for ages. We've been solving problems and ignored the dwarf problem.
Yeah, and you still got their map, dickwad. Stealing the map.
Well, that's pretty much the only way we're going to get back again, so we're keeping the fucking thing.
Oh, Time Bandits, that made me laugh. I didn't think any of you would get it so quick. Like, you just immediately were like, Time Bandits.
It's an awesome
I know. But like,
yeah, I see
around
that.
here.
I saw that one day when we were playing D&D around a teacher's house, yeah.
I had watched it recently. Like, I've seen it, I think, 3 or 4 times in my life. And I watched it recently, and I'm like, that would be funny to put in there. And around here, ain't nobody in my area that even knows what the fuck that is. They would just be like, huh? So I was like, oh, they're not going to immediately know. But yeah, you did. But it was funny.
I shall be back in a second. AFK.
Sure. And then after he gets back, we will start. I can share the map now anyways. Share map. Oh, why I didn't share it? I just
back in when I played Star Trek Online, when it was a subscription game and all that, and they added the ability for you to make your own missions. I did this whole mission about you having to go and find this elite squadron of, this elite crew of Starfleet guys that got kicked out of Starfleet for a crime they didn't commit. the Alpha Squadron.
Well, now it's the double A team because Mr. T now does commercials for Aaron's rent-to-own crap. Oh, that's funny. So was it like they find them and they kick your ass, or it was you find them and
No, you had to get them to help you with the thing. But yeah, you had to go through. You had to talk to this guy. And with their character creator, I was able to make one guy that looked like Mr. T, but he was a Klingon.
Nice.
But even with the overalls, like in the red shirt,
I've been in the food.
He was the engineer. the pilot was insane, and I had similar names for them, but they weren't exactly the same. And some people got it, and some people didn't.
Instead of Hannibal Smith, it's Cannibal Smith.
I honestly forgot what I named him, but
Instead of
yeah, he
Face.
was the captain. And I can't remember what Face was. Was he the doctor? I might have made Face the doctor. I don't know. But they added a thing later where you could, where people could tip you their like this currency or whatever, which was like their real cash currency stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, but then people could also leave reviews or comments to you, and there was just so many people like I don't get it, like, you know, why would we be after these guys, and the whole thing was just to be a parody of A-Team. But yeah, but some people got it and enjoyed it and thought it was funny.
Stupid people.
I liked that system. I wish that they had like fleshed it out more. I heard they did in Neverwinter, but then they took it out. But but again, that's fantasy based, so fuck that. But you could tie into, like, they had like all these things in all the, like, you know, major cities and stuff that you could like tie into, or like just any places you wanted to. Pretty much, they had set up stuff where you could tie into that. You could make your own maps, you know, placing items and stuff. You choose like a base map, and then so yeah, there was like it was pretty cool for what it was.
Sounds neat.
That's what I was so looking forward to in the Mark of Land.
The Mark of Land?
Welcome back.
What are you swearing for?
Why not? Am I burning your virgin ears?
My poor ears, oh, they're so sensitive.
There's probably a cream for that.
God, we are poor. We haven't been looting enough shit.
Welcome back.
I've said back twice.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
yeah, Metallica even said welcome back.
Oh. Yeah, you're a little poor. You have a ton of silver, whatever. Why is there a big old thing called silver?
Hang on, it might be in party loot. Yeah.
Oh, there's a ton of silver and copper and party loot that hasn't been sorted yet, I think.
Oh yeah, maybe you should.
Yeah.
But is there potty loot?
Maybe you should share the party loot out. Yeah.
We got a bunch of money in there, but
there, I distributed some coin. Oh, there, look, you get an extra 783
gold. Yeah, that's a bit better.
There. You got a little bit of change. A little bit of change now. A little bit of coin.
Thanks very much. Oh no, not thanks you. It's already what we owned already.
Well, you know.
The little menu at the top hand side with the combat tracker and all that lot.
Yeah.
That is going to be turned into a tools menu in the next update.
Oh dear.
It goes in same as the other lots. Library, you know, you can hide it if you don't need it. Yeah.
All right. Cool. I like to have all the buttons available because I'm a button presser. I like to have
leave them open. The buttons, it's still buttons, but it's just going to.
Oh, are they going to look the same but just with a drop down?
Yeah. Well, they've been updated the UI, and also the menu bar you can shrink it as well. It's going to have a little arrow on the side. You can make it go smaller.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys had just participated and taken out big bad boy werewolf guy, the pack leader, and Gregor got the kill, unfortunately, but also I guess now he's in charge of the pack. So you guys picked up your shit from that place and then headed back to.
And we need to find a cleric, don't we, that can stop us from turning into werewolves.
That is true. 2 of you have been bitten.
Can Coccoliolio do it?
And Jaka. Yep, Cocklioka and Jaka. And
But has
Wereturtle.
Coccolico got a spell that lets him get rid of werewolfiness?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. What spell is it?
Is it, which registration is it? I can't remember. Let me check.
I'd forgotten about that. I might have been able to pick one that did something. I don't think to be honest.
Not lesser restoration.
No. Oh dear. You need remove curse, and you could also do eating sprig of belladonna, also called wolf's bane, within an hour of being bit. But you, I think it's been more than an hour because the amount of time it took you to get back to the caravan thing.
Remove curse is a mage thing anyway. It's not a priest thing.
So you guys need remove curse. Well, cleric I think should get it, right? Coplio might be able to.
No. It's a mage thing. D&D's weird. Dispel magic is priest. Remove curse is mage.
Well, that's just bullshit.
I think they do it deliberately, to be honest.
Nope. According to this, the spell remove curse, level 3 abjuration spell, is cleric, eldritch knight, paladin, warlock, wizard, and arcane trickster.
Oh, let's maybe change them.
Well, mage definitely has it. They're on there, so they probably just in 5e made it a little more accessible. You know, because obviously you don't necessarily have
it's
to
a
have...
level 3 spell. I've got no level 3 spells yet, so we got to go and find a werewolf remover. Let's tell Gregor.
Yeah, you guys are worried about the next full moon, aren't you?
Yeah, we've got 30 days till next full moon. But Gregor, we've been bitten by werewolves. We need some help. Otherwise, we're going to turn into hairy bears like you.
Hairy bears. PC of -5 streaming.
And what's a hairy turtle look like?
That would be... Well, I Googled it. I was like, what's a wereturtle look like? And it was a picture of the... one of the turtle villain from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles second movie, or whatever it was, like Tokar or whatever his name was. I'm like, that's just silly. That is not even a hairy turtle. That's just a turtle with spikes. Gregor is gonna look at you guys, and he kind of does a little snarl, and he asks, "Well, why would you not want to be a werewolf? Doesn't it make it? It makes you stronger and better."
Because I don't want to be a werewolf.
You can even do a ritual to keep you a werewolf 100% of the time.
DCs of -5.
You totally could do it.
What are you talking about?
And Gregor says, "It is not a difficult task to remove.
These pieces, this is a PC of +5
find
streaming.
a healer who can remove a curse, and it will be done."
I got storm warning. I didn't go to work today.
And why does Cokleo not have level 3 spells? Is he only up to level 2 already?
Yeah,
he's only level 4.
He's only a pussy. He hasn't got the spell yet. He needs to go level up, and then he's going to get the one that removes it. We've got to get leveled up next 10 minutes.
The next several sessions.
Well, I mean, we can try and find a healer for you guys. You got any ideas where we could look, Gregor?
Gregor responds, "I'm sure we can find one in our travels. I was hoping you would help me control the pack. We left none alive to spread the tale. It is unfortunate, but if we are to end this werewolf menace, I must take the lead."
Okay, but you just said it wasn't too bad for those guys to be able to turn into one.
I do not mean the effects of the werewolf menace, but as you have bandits and brigands in human form, these are clearly not friendly.
got to admit, never struck me that werewolves in general were friendly. I mean, you're the exception, of course, but
There's actually another exception that you're forgetting.
yeah, his missus, I know.
The Prince Acrosolo.
Oh, the guy we got to rescue. Yeah, we're trying to save him from his
Yeah,
curse, aren't we?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I'm not
See,
becoming a
this-
werewolf just so I can save Acarolo for the Molos. Yeah.
well, you don't have to. I would imagine that the werewolf curse you were bitten with is independent of any of that. It has no effect, no bearing. Would be my guess. My thought process.
Don't worry, my friend Jacker. If you should turn into a wereturtle and become uncontrollably hostile, I will kill you. Don't worry.
You-
He's already uncontrollably
yeah,
hostile.
yeah, like that's
The
gonna
fucking
happen.
angry ass turtle.
Yeah, okay. I don't need no divine smite, mofo.
And just as a DM note to players, the remove curse does work. It's not like you have to have that curse removed before the 30-day mark. It can happen
It
anytime
works
thereafter
after and
as
all.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you complete the ritual.
I haven't got level 3 spells yet, so
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And you can't
They're,
get werewolfy because you're a bloody paladin, can't you?
Well, he's got to wait till you're like what, level 7 or something like that, 7 or 8 to get.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only
Oh,
just
so
got
we
level
could bite him then and make him into a werewolf. Okay.
Oh Jesus
You
Christ!
can
man.
try. You can
Oh, it's gonna rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah, while
just
Jade
about
is
now.
asleep, yeah, I'm gonna ravage her neck.
you wake up to a turtle gnawing on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, that would just be fucking ridiculous. But I could see.
Yeah,
it
I wouldn't
happening.
do that anyway. That'd be mean.
What? You don't want to be like the rogue who steals everything from everybody in their sleep when they're sleeping?
No,
You could just be the
I'm a barbarian.
biter.
I just go around chopping people up and trying to have lunch. I'm not civilized like you lot.
All right. Well,
Cocchiolo's kind of like just like he's like very absent-minded because his mind is actually not here; it's somewhere else.
it's in Ireland.
Wherever
or
the fuck
something.
Danny's hiding. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Gregor says, if we pass through the wood and find some of the wolf hideouts, and I know of a few, perhaps they have the means.
Okay, let's do it.
okay.
2 birds with 1 stone. I don't know how to talk like a dog, so I do that.
Put your finger up your nose when you talk. That's how dogs do it.
Oh God, no. Lord, no.
Hello, I'm a dog. Woof woof. See, sounds just like a dog, doesn't it?
Dog.
No, I don't know. That's just terrible.
Mucus.
All right.
It's the mucus that binds us.
So you guys are in here with camp. Obviously, there's guards around, checking the place out. You have maps of the region, so Gregor's going to help show you on the map where there's a few places that he thinks might be places where he can find additional wolf packs that might have some wolf's bane on hand, or perhaps on the roads leading to those destinations, find a healer.
Try not to get old,
that can
man.
remove curses, possibly. So he kind of lays that out, and he points out a couple of locations that he's familiar with. Like he says, over here along the east coast, once we pass through the Woading Wood, on the coast, there was an old fortress that became ruined and was taken over last he was aware by a pack of werewolves. And there's a cave he points out that's not quite on the way, but it is closer than going through to the east coast. It's in the Woading Wood. There's a cave, and he remembers tracking some werewolves into that cave, but since he was alone, he never went in to really like stop anything, or he was just like, all right, I know where they are, and he takes off. And now he's using that information to perhaps both cure your curse and help resolve the menace in the countryside.
How do you view the curse? Do you think it's been a benefit or a curse?
I'm assuming you're asking Gregor, right?
Yeah.
Benefit
Okay.
or a bane?
Gregor got the curse against his will, and actually, when he was captured, they cast the ritual on him, and he's explaining this to you. It was very much done against his will. He was a prisoner when they
Yeah,
performed the ritual.
I know
And
I know he didn't want to be,
Yep.
but and now he's had it
Yeah.
for some time.
and he's as he tells the story, he's like, in all these long, miserable, weary years, he'd never think of getting rid of it. It's allowed him to do deeds and to save so many people that why would you give up that opportunity to be able to help people? He did, like, as the person he is, he's like, this is an amazing tool. And the downside of it, of he's not the maniac, like you got, like, because of the ritual they did on him, thinking they were going to add him to their ranks. He doesn't have the lycanthropy where he goes buck wild and can't control himself. He's completely just all day, all werewolf, and he loves it.
The real question is though, why didn't you help people before?
He did. He does. He says, I did help people. I just wasn't as good at it. I was a soldier, a captain of the guard, and we helped where we could, but our duties were limited. Being a security force for the prince doesn't allow for much adventuring and saving the day outside of what you see in your travels.
Yeah, I can see that. Too many rules.
Yeah. He was bound by an oath, but now that oath is morphed.
Being bound by an oath is not necessarily a limitation.
No, the oath that I took, me speaking as the oath I took bound me to the side of the prince. His father swore me to protect him and to guard him. And now that he is no longer in harm's way, I can do other things to still help, but in a much broader sense.
I can relate to that.
He's lawful good, so he's similar to you. He's like, I follow the rules of the land, and I
I'm
enforce
not
them.
lawful. I'm
That's
not
true.
lawful good.
Yeah, I forgot you're not. I'm thinking paladin, and I'm just like, all right, automatically lawful good. But yeah, so he was a knight, a holy knight. of
Nice and
sorts.
steaming, yeah. So he chopped his arms and legs off and got a flesh wound.
barely injured. Tis a flesh wound.
Right,
think
so what are we going to do now then?
Is there anything you think you might need before you depart? Obviously, a rest might be useful.
We don't
Or
have
did
a
I do the
rest?
rest already?
I think we'd already had one because my
right.
spells are all checked off.
Okay, yeah, and your health all looks 100%. Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, I think we've had a rest, yeah.
Oh yeah, you had to have the rest so that way you could level up.
Yeah.
Because that's when the level up happens. So yes, all right. So you got your rest. Is there any gear that you think you could try to finagle?
Well, if there's any armor going, I want to improve my armor. But
what armor do you have? I'll see if is it just your basic armor or
probably.
trying to find your inventory.
I'm just looking. I've got chain and a shield.
All right, so you have chainmail and a shield. All right. They do have a bit of supplies here. Most of the armor is pretty much just basic, but they do have a slightly better shield that could probably prove useful for you. Let me just pull it up so I can show you. Where is it? Sorry. One second.
Summoned.
So
My
Yeah,
typing
where'd
is
you get it?
terrible. I keep fucking it up.
Why are you getting a bustle? Okay, dude.
All right.
No.
Here we go.
I can transfer it.
All right. And it's nothing super amazing. Just a shield +1.
That's better than what I've got.
They could totally be like, fine, but we're gonna have to take your other one because we can, repair it up and make it a little better.
Yeah, I mean, they have that.
All right.
I was going to pay them for it, but
Nope. Well, you're with Gregor. He's they're just like, this guy's, you're with him. You get what you need. Obviously within reason. You're not going to take like their family heirlooms and stuff. I threw it in the party sheet. You just pull it out of there and delete your shield.
okay.
Yep. What about Jaka? Was there something he was interested in? Anything he's looking to do?
No, I don't know. What about Cocalico? What's he need?
I don't know. What does your cleric want? Kakaliki? Oh my god, you change his name every day now.
Yeah, that's right. He can't make. He's very confused about his identity because he had a mind and it wandered off.
It's more like he was shot in the head with a crossbow bolt and went unconscious.
He's 6'5" apparently. Wow. Okay, he's a big guy then.
Well, he's an elf.
He's a 6'5" elf. Yes, since when are elves 6'5"? They're usually short.
No, elves are usually tall and skinny, aren't they?
No, they're usually short. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. 7'7". I had a 7'7" elf.
You did. I know he was a freak, but yeah. What inventory has this guy got? What armor's he got?
He's probably just got his chainmail. Was my guess.
Got a chainmail. Has he got a shield? He's got a shield. He's got a silver longsword. Yeah. Can he wear plate mail?
I don't know. Can he?
Skills, abilities. He's a spellcasting, so he's a war thing. Martial weapons and heavy armor. So yeah, I want some plate mail, please. You have some plate mail I can buy, or have for free even?
He has a plate. There's a ceramic plate.
What, for cooking dinner with? No, thanks. Breastplate. Medium armor. Plate. That's 1,500 for a full plate. Okay.
He's a little tall, but they do actually have a really cool plate armor. But it would look very weird on a very tall elf.
Well, I can make his height change. Do you know what I
mean? Oh, no, you can't.
Yeah, you haven't looked at his character sheet. He's actually 6. Actually, it says 6 inches 5. He's 6 inches tall. Look here, he's put in 6 inches. He's put the inches sign before. He's going to be 1'5", but he's actually 6.5 inches tall. That's how he survived.
God. He's just really tiny.
Yeah, I think I'll fix that.
Lord.
There you go. Now he's 6'5". Right, there you go. 6'5" and 150 kilos.
They do have some armor that's some plate mail available that they took off of a deceased comrade, but it probably wouldn't fit all that well right now, and they don't have the facilities to fit it to your size. But you could wear it, but it would just look kind of silly for a time.
I don't care what it looks like. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna share this for you. It's some dwarven plate. So like it would basically just do the top half, cover your pecs, but not your abdomen. I can just imagine him walking around in that.
Yeah, that's going to be way too short, isn't it? It's going to cover up half his body.
Yeah, only half.
Yeah, I'll wait.
You could go. You can have someone.
We'll get to a real shop and buy some proper armor here.
All right, so you don't want it?
No.
And then go have it refitted?
Yeah, we're adding about 6 feet of metal to it, yeah.
Well, you could get it refitted. It would cost a decent chunk of gold, but you could do it.
Yeah, I'll just wait until I've got enough money to buy some gold. I might find some gold plate mail armor in a cave anyway, mightn't I?
It's unlikely.
Been there for 1,000 years, plus 5 plate mail of the Radiant Cleric.
Probably
Cockaliki written on it.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. But maybe like the Mariner's breastplate. Maybe you'd find that. It's actually not bad. That one gives you like swimming speed. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Well, unfortunately, since you don't want the dwarven plate and you don't want it to look like your clothes are really small, so your belly button's hanging out, does that mean you all are ready to trek on out?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's delete some tokens.
You don't have to delete tokens. You just put them on the new map. That's what you got to do.
I don't know.
It takes the track tokens from the map.
I like to delete them because it makes me feel special.
Oh, okay.
No. All right. So Gregor is going to lead the way. You guys have some horses. So your traveling is,
Get out, dude.
quicker than 1 kilometer. What is it? 24 kilometers a day. Is that or is it 24 miles? I think they did. Yeah, 24 miles, which is 2.2 kilometers per mile. No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Do whatever scale. Just do the scale that you like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I don't know what a kilometer is or a mile, so I don't give a shit.
Yep. You know what a kilometer is.
Well, yeah, it's 1,000 meters, but I don't care.
All right. Any which way. So you guys are traveling. And horses pretty decent. You get to go basically 2 hexes per day if we were using a hex map, that kind of deal.
We've got horses.
You're traveling.
Excellent.
Yep. Nothing fancy, not like race horses, nothing, a couple little
Jacket doesn't
geldings,
really need a
couple things.
horse, so
What are you, like an IL? You're gonna just fucking run alongside a horse?
Speed turtle.
he's a turtle, isn't he? But
You just like roll up into a ball and roll on down.
have you seen his speed?
No.
He leveled up. When he leveled up, he got a speed boost.
Nice. What is it, 35 now?
40.
Oh, nice. Then you're really gonna, oh man, what I have planned, you're gonna love it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. I didn't even realize that, but you're gonna like it. Any which way. Oh god. So you guys are cruising along, and let's see what happens to you while you're going along there. And so far, nothing. You continue on. It's going through the Woading Wood, because I'm on the general route you're going to take on this road. There's no like difficult terrain. There is a road, a clear cut, obviously a road. There's tracks on it and everything. It's traveled. So you don't have to worry about anything of that sort. You do hear animal noises off in the trees and various locations as you're progressing. It's not like you constantly hear crickets because it's not nighttime the entire time. But you don't sense any werewolf eyes watching you or anything like that. Nothing's tickling your little spider sense. Everything seems to be like an A-OK, cool cruise, no problems whatsoever. The first day you go 48 miles, because I think it was 24 miles per day on foot, if I remember correctly. I watched a video on it. Boom, look at that one.
Okay.
That was if you're on foot. Obviously on a horse, so you get a little extra speed. You guys bunk down for the night. Are you guys going to set up a sleepy rotation, or are you just gonna sleep across?
Yeah.
What's your plan?
We'll do a sleepy rotation.
Yes,
Alright.
we'll definitely do a rotation. It's necessary, yeah.
Do them in 2-hour blocks, or because if there's 4 of you, because you'll have Gregor, if you each do 2 hours, that would be 8 hours total, so everyone would get their 6 hours.
Yep.
Is that cool?
Yes.
All right. Okay, and let's see. If you
The
get
dragon comes out of the sky.
Woo!
Attacked by a dragon.
No.
Werewolf?
All right, so now I have to roll a d4. I'm going to, so 1 is going to be Kaliki Leaky, 2 is Jade, 3 is Jaka, and 4 is Gregor. Since there's 4 of you. Okay, so Jaka, when you are when you are on your guard duty shift, you are doing your thing, you're looking around, you're observing, but your eyelids are heavy since you already got some sleep, you just haven't quite woke up. And unfortunately, you fall asleep on duty. Your shift ends when you're woken up by Gregor because he's got the 4th shift, and you go back to bed, and Gregor takes his shift. And then when he wakes you all, He says, "We're missing some things. We are missing our horses. They are no longer here." I think it was you, Jocko, when you fell asleep. Somebody came and took them.
Really?
Yeah.
You fell asleep.
Never happened before.
Well, that's what happens when you roll a one, man. You fall asleep.
Never happened before.
Lest I
I promise you, young lady, that's never happened before.
I've never lost a horse before.
Never lost a horse before.
Well, now you've lost 4 horses. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are no more
I
horsemen.
sense that someone has stolen our horses. I'm going to look for tracks.
All right, then hit me up with a investigation or
Now
no,
you're
survival.
awake,
Yeah.
you mean,
Now he's awake. Yeah, now he's awake. He's like, I want to look around.
as opposed to being awake and looking after the damn horses.
Yeah, I suspect you stole them, Jade.
Where have I?
You've eaten them. Look at your stomach.
Look at your stomach. What the fuck?
They got 4 horses in there.
Your belly's a bit large.
I got a bit peckish. I ate 4 horses while I was asleep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're like a flirkin.
Oh my lord. Oh dear. Oh Jesus. All right, so you're looking around, and you do see some scuffing tracks that look like they head down the road. Because you guys have, you're not sitting on the road camping. You're off to the side. So you do see some tracks that follow pretty much where you came in from to where you're going, but also kind of veer to the opposing direction and go further down the road. Not the direction that you came from, but the direction you were headed to begin with. So
Okay,
you
well, I'll
do
tell them I
suspect
found
that-
tracks. Let's go and follow the tracks.
Oh dear, how dare you. All right,
Follow the
so
tracks. Follow the tracks.
you,
Whatever you do, don't
start
not
to follow the tracks. Can you give me a additional survival check?
All of us? Or
It's just Jaka because he's tracking. Okay, you still continue having the trail after you're following down the road a bit. You notice that the tracks go off the road a bit and now start like going in the grass, as if somebody thought going off of the dirt pathing would save the day and hide their tracks. But you notice the scuffed grass that are clearly trampled by 4 horses that were probably highly likely in a single file indexed line as they walk. You can't really see if there were any like footprints. So you ascertain that maybe the people who stole them or person or whatever might be riding the horses. Do you carry on or do you run away?
Oh, gonna carry on, aren't we? Carry on.
yeah.
Got to find our horses, haven't we? Yeah.
I mean, it begs
Oh.
the question as well, Gregor. Your wolf eyes didn't even notice that there were 4 horses missing.
Yeah, he wakes me up of my shift and finds me asleep, and then doesn't bother looking for all the useless Gregor.
Well, you woke him up.
He
Or,
can't
he
even
woke you up.
smell. He can't even
and-
smell the horses were gone. Kind of werewolf ire.
He had just woken up. He wasn't entirely.
Yeah, dogs' noses don't work
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, dog can smell a fart from 2,000 miles away in the woods.
Oh really?
Yep, especially horse farts.
Fucking.
Let's
God.
find that damn horses.
Anyway, we'll blame it on me for now. We will leave Gregor alone. Poor
I'm not
Gregor.
walking that far.
Really poor Gregor. Really, poor Jaka for being the loser of the group. So you said you want to continue on, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, give me 1
We'll
second.
continue on down this path.
I'm getting you close to where they are, so just give me a little. Unfortunately, the downside to random things is I didn't prepare all of the random things because I was like, I don't want to make all of them. You never know which one's gonna happen. But now I know. It's easy enough. No worries. Easy. All right. You travel on a bit further, and you notice that the tracks from the horses separate and they disperse. One of them appears to have kicked up and knocked a bit of dirt and tufts of grass around, and then moved to the side as if they were going back into the road. And you do notice some indentations where horseshoes had struck harder in the dirt and left deeper tracks, as if that one was running off. The other three um, appear to be going further to the left side of the road and closer to the woodline portion. Sorry, tree line portion. Wrong word. Sorry. And stay relatively clumped together, but still, not a pretty single file line, but all kind of in unison, as if they're gonna do their thing, and they're gonna be chilling like villains. Could Jockey, you're still tracking them, I presume?
Yes, still tracking.
All right, throw me a hoba de boba.
Hoba de boba. What you want it? A hoba de boba?
Oh my lord! Look at you and your +3. Got you a wonderful 21.
I'm an uncivilized barbarian from far north of Jackalak.
The what?
Far north of Jackalak.
The Jackalak. Okay. All right, so you guys are tracking them, specifically Jaka, and you follow the deep impression of the horse hoof, and you see that up ahead there is a kind of clearing in the trees. You notice that the road follows off to a split, going left and to the right in like a Y shape, and you see kind of in front of you, but off to the right, two humanoid shapes riding a single horse. You don't notice the other three horses currently. What would you like to do? Go after them?
How far away is he?
Give me a second. Probably about 100 feet ish at this point. Maybe, probably a little, probably closer to 120 feet, obviously. And the horse isn't like running like the original thought of, you saw that at some point it moved rapidly to cause those heavier tracks and indentations in the dirt, but it is no longer running. Just kind of looks a little discombobulated.
120 feet away. Do we want to javelin the rider off the back of the horse?
I mean, we could try and sneak around, but I'm not so good at sneaking, wearing this stuff.
Well, I'm in basically just a turtle skin, so yeah. I could try sneaking up on him.
I'll go around. You said there were two humanoid shapes.
Let me, here's what I'll do. I will put you on the little map. There are two humanoids ahead of you where you were following the track. Let me show you. I'll put you all next to each other. Ooh, who am I missing? Jock. Share record. And up ahead of you, you see the two hobgoblins. I don't have a horse icon for them to be riding, but they're riding a horse.
Did you draw this map?
No, I did not.
Oh, that's very good.
It is kind of nice. It has a lot of POIs in one singular map, but I did not. It's definitely a dungeon draft, obviously.
It is, yeah.
Of these.
And they're looking away from us, are they?
Yeah, they're kind of discussing to each other, kind of oblivious to the world. The horse is at times doing like a half spin, and it's the horse doesn't know where to go, and the riders are kind of confused, don't know where they are going either, as far as you can tell, anyways. Just on your observation, they haven't noticed you and started booking or anything like that. It's kind of get the impression that like they might be arguing with each other.
Well, it's a goblin, so should we just kill him?
I assume that is one of the horses we've lost.
Yes, it's one of your horses, one of your geldings, and the two hobgoblins are like both on the back of the, because they're hobgoblins. They're not gigantic, of course. They're lightweight and riding together.
All right.
You note that there's no saddle. By the
Well,
way.
if one of us each try and sneak through the trees around the edge, so we can take either fork of the road, and then somebody walk up.
So what, like go to the right or to the left?
Yeah, one person goes around to the right, one person goes around to the left.
I can go up there, and sneak as well. Yes, as stealth.
Yeah.
There's
I'm talking like wider, and then just somebody walk up to them and see what they do.
There's no line of.
Once the people are past them on the forks. So it would be, for example,
there's no line of sight here, is there? I tried using the terrain thing for the trees.
There's none on there. Have you turned it off?
So, for example, it would be like go around one side, do the same on the other side. So if they run off, and then somebody then very blatantly goes up the middle.
Yeah, so Jack could go up the middle. I don't mind.
And then if they try and run, we jump out and stop them. If they don't, we move in and take the horse off them. Okay. Yeah, not to try and no. I would say whoever's going on that other run would just be you want to be further. You want to be behind them basically, so they can't run away.
You're gonna have other people kind of.
Yeah, so we'd have like you can see on the map now, we'd have like two of us go around the back.
Yep. And then two go in the front.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, and Gregor can come with me or come with Jacka while Cockalico's going doing his thing. Yeah.
And then.
Right. So Gregor and Jacka go up the middle. Is that what you're planning?
May as well. We've got it mapped out. May as well.
I'm like, why is it not letting me? And I forgot I can drag anything. All right, so you guys, I'm going to cancel your moves because obviously like 185 feet per is a little.
Oh yeah. That's just the plan.
It's good for planning. But since you are trying to sneak on them, just roll your initiative so that way. They do have a thing, and I'm rolling Gregor's right now. So Gregor rolled 10s.
Holy shit!
Look at that. That's not your paladin bad luck there.
I know.
All right, so everybody's got their initiative. All right. So Jacka, you're gonna get to go first. You have 40 feet movement, don't you?
Yes.
And you're gonna stealth, right? Is that what you're planning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Just don't forget to roll your stealth.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, probably those of us that are moving around the side need to set off slightly first because it's going to take us longer to get around there.
Okay. Jacka with a 13. All right. And you're just, I'm assuming since you're not going to start off, you're kind of trying to split up and time it. You're probably just going to more be like crouching down so they don't see you, kind of deal. Like hiding in the grass?
Yeah, wait until everyone else gets into place, then just...
Yeah.
All right. So that stealth will count as you hiding in the grass. You got a 13, and okay. Yep, they definitely didn't see you. All right, and let me do this here. Jaka, you got your now Jade.
Hang on. How far can I move again?
I think you have 30.
Oh yeah.
Yep, 30. It's kind of weird going back and forth between this and Savage Worlds. I'm like, how many fives? My pace is 6. Is my pace 6? All right. And you're gonna roll your stealth just to see if they see you or not. And I'll.
Oh my god, are we gonna do this all the way around?
Not for that long. Don't worry about it. Trust me, it's not that long. I will actually use your stealth roll for this first one for the entirety of your walking.
Don't roll a 1.
Don't roll the 1 because they'll be pissed.
Then I'll have to lob a javelin at the first thing I said. Kill him.
Why can't I roll stealth for that?
Mm-hmm.
If I try and drag my dex roll. Fuck it. Let's just drag a dex roll. See if that works.
Okay.
Nice.
I couldn't actually drag my stealth roll.
That's peculiar. I don't know why. I'm gonna try see what happens. Oh, I rolled 2 apparently. Wow.
So,
Well, you're
let me try again.
Be happy you got your 20.
No, that worked.
But it doesn't matter because you got a 20.
Yeah. We're just you obviously rolled before and it's still the same bonus and everything. It's not like you were cheating. All right, so you got your 20, you got your move. And Kaliki gets to do their first. I'm assuming Kaliki's the one going across the way.
Yeah, he's going to go around the other route, yeah.
All right. Do it. Do your little stealthy pelp.
Filthy Wolfie.
Unless he doesn't want to stealth. That's okay. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to. He's like, I'm a holy... Oh, motherfucker.
He's got armor on, got a disadvantage, and rolled a 1 and a 2.
My. So with a 5, all right. And then move the poop. It's only got 15, or has he got 30? All right. And because of really crappy Kakaliki stealth roll and his clinking ass armor, you hear a kind of noise, and out from behind a tree, you see a warg. Jade can see it, Gregor could see it, Jaka could see it. Kaliki heard it and turned around and went, fuck. Kind
Where's
of
the
obscured
warg?
left-hand side, where Jade was about to go walking through.
Oh, there he is. Right, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And since Kaliki only moved, are you planning on doing anything other than just moving, or are you done with your turn? Kaliki Wiki.
Yeah, he's done with his turn, yeah.
And Gregor is going to go, shit. He's coming over here. He's going to support Jade with the war. And he doesn't have any range stuff, so he's going to pass his turn to Jaka. Jocko's like, well, fuck it. I'm going to walk right forward. Do, 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 do. And the hobgoblins finally notice you. They were kind of looking around because they heard the warg's alert signal.
Oops.
Oopsie poopsie. Did you just throw it at yourself?
Am I targeting myself?
Oh,
No, I missed.
no. Definitely says hobgoblin. You missed twice with the javelin. Hobgoblin 2 and Hobgoblin 2.
Do I get 2 attacks? That was where I double
no.
clicked it instead of just.
Yeah, that's probably just double click. You do get 2 attacks. I'm pretty sure. Didn't you get at level 5 get your multi attack? I thought.
Yeah, I think so. I do.
Extra attack. Yes, right. I'm going to lob my other javelin in. Right. Okay.
All right. And that is so when you take the attack action, you get 2 attacks. If you so choose, you don't necessarily have to take 2 attacks. Throw you out of the javelin.
Yep.
Oh,
both. Okay. Both javelins
terrible.
are now. Well, 2 javelins down. Okay, but they know we're here now.
Yep.
Well, maybe they don't. They're such bad rolls. They probably went off into the trees.
You might not get them back anymore. And now it is Jade's turn.
I'm going to move there.
All right. I had to click on that like 5 times. I don't know why. I think it's because I increased my mouse cursor size. I think I had this last time actually. It just makes a little like weird click box.
And then I'm gonna hold my action, I guess. And then if something charges towards me, I'm gonna hit it in the face because I don't think I'm gonna hit anything from here.
All right, try it out.
I'm holding my action.
Yep. I misheard because I'm also typing something right now because apparently my sister has a semi-urgent question for me. So I'm sorry for being semi-distracted.
Oh no, don't.
The cockapoo is going to go there.
Cockapoo's gonna move. Rolls up, runs through the tree, takes a 1 point of damage. No, it doesn't take a point of damage. Whew, your crossbow whiffs. You guys are having really bad luck. And at the ruckus of missed javelins and whatnot, the leader of the group comes from around the bush or the tree. Comes out, and so does the rest of his buddy. Actually, it wasn't the leader. That was the second in command. You now have a bugbear chief, a bugbear, an owl bear added to the party.
And 2 fluffy bunnies.
And unfortunately, the bugbear didn't surprise you and totally wasted the extra bonus damage from the surprise attack feature. But he throws a javelin at you guys and wants to see if he could hit Jade with a javelin. Plink. Just not even a plink. Just goes right past. Unfortunately, the bugbear doesn't have the accuracy. Throws like Jaka, really. That's pretty much what happened. Now it is Gregor's turn. Gregor is going to continue to support Jade and move up right there. Kind of head a little towards the bugbear, assuming Jade's going towards the warg. He doesn't know because nobody's talking. But yeah,
Well,
I'm not. That's not a dig. I'm just saying he doesn't know.
Well, I didn't know because the bugbear wasn't there when I moved there.
Correct. Because the bugbear was hiding behind a tree. They were having a little powwow. And apparently my line of sight feature isn't working. Like there's a big old, like in all the trees, there are circles of the tree, the terrain feature line of sight thing. So that way you can go through them,
Have you got it
but it
turned
still
on?
blocks light. Yeah, it's turned on. Like I see the little circle outlines and everything. I just
Yeah, but is it turned on for us? Turn it on and off.
Yes, it says visible to everyone. For some reason, it's just not there.
Just AFK.
No problem. And the warg is going to run 50 feet straight towards our friend Jade. Or try to anyway. That's weird. Every time That's peculiar.
Jade's holding her action.
What's that?
Jade's holding her action, isn't she?
Maybe.
Yeah, until he comes into range. And
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep. All right, we'll wait. We'll wait for Kylan to be not AFK because he'll get his held action will take priority over the attack.
In a major loss of Trump, a federal judge rules that he has no immunity and can be sued by Capitol Police for officers and Democratic members of Congress who risked their lives on January 6th. That's good. Nothing will happen, of course.
No.
I feel a chicken in the garden. I just followed through in my pants.
Oh, Satoshi Arakawa is leaving Amazon Game Studios. I don't know if you remember him, but he did a lot of this. I don't, not necessarily a lot, but did a bunch of work with Landmark and EverQuest Next stuff.
Where's he going?
He says new gig soon, and I will update once it starts. Yeah, I've been following him since Landmark days. Like I even tweeted at him once. Look, I have your armor because I don't remember where I even just I don't want to say I discovered, but because obviously he was doing this shit before I have. But I found him on Twitter and I was like, this is cool artwork. And then I noticed some of the artwork he posted was the Landmark armor that I had. So I was like, hey, that's cool.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You were holding your action and Warg came into position. So before Warg attacks, you are going to do your held action thingy doodle.
I am going to hit it with great fury and vengeance.
Do it, Fiati and Vengeance.
Am I going to do? Yeah, I'll just do a normal attack, I guess.
You definitely hit the Warg. Your blade pierces his skin. I don't know if that was slashing or stabbing, but you definitely got him. Ooh, heavy damage. 14 points of damage to the Barg.
I will repeat the operation and stab it
Yes.
again with my flamey sword.
Do it, do it, do it.
And I think I have a third attack. Do I have that range?
Yes, because you have the orb.
Jade's got orbs.
Yeah.
Yep, Jade has an orb. And hits the Warg with the orb.
And
Ouchie.
the 5 is a hit.
Apparently. Well, the plus 9. So it was a 14. It did hit. And 9 additional damage, which means you have done, what's that, 23 damage
Almost
to the,
killed it
the Warg.
in 1 attack or 2 attacks.
Almost.
Very good.
It's got a fucking bright red dot indicating how
It's
hurt
not
it
looking very healthy.
is. Not even slightly.
Oh fuck, is an owlbear.
And now the org is going to try and bite you back. And absolutely just chomps down on your armor and nothing happens as a result. And now is the owl bear pet that they had. The bugbear chief's pet owl bear is going to go. I don't know if that's a noise owls make.
It is now, yeah.
It is now. It's going to come at your asses. It's got 40 feet. It runs on down. Unfortunately, does not have ranged attacks. So it passes its turn. The hobgoblins are kind of nervous, but hobgoblin number 2 is like, let me put away my hands off this horse that I was holding onto and fire my longbow from the back of this horse, which is going to be done at disadvantage because it's a hobgoblin, isn't fucking skilled at being horseback archer. But he's going to try and shoot at you.
You gonna try?
Going to try and shoot at you, and he totally fucking misses. And because he's so unskilled, he actually falls off the back of the horse. And now he's knocked in the bushes, and he had a bad day. He is going to be prone. Where is my prone button? Come on, effects, show me. Prone, where are you at? There you are. Now, Hobgoblin 2 is prone because he fell off the horse like an idiot. Because it's a hobgoblin. It's not too bright. And the other hobgoblin goes, I can do better. Whatever you can do, I can do better. So he tries the same.
He's
This
gonna roll
time,
a
though,
20.
he kind of turns the horse to get a little better position, but he's going to try. And again, disadvantage because he's not a horseback archer pro. He's a crab goblin. He did roll a 20, but it didn't matter because it was disadvantage, and instead it took the 12, and he misses. It does hit your shell when you kind of like lean into it, but it does no damage.
He
did get a 20. Yep, but unfortunately it doesn't matter. That's what disadvantage. Hey, he didn't fall off the horse. He did not fall off the horse at least. And now the bugbear chief in the backfield, who is kind of giving out pointing directions and whatnot. Go this way, go that way, do this, do that. He is going to move on out with his 30 feet. I can't. There it goes. I had to like move it again to click it. It was just weird. All right, so moves closer, and then he is going to throw 2 javelins. Nope, sorry, he can only throw 1 javelin. His multi-attack is only for melee, so he's going to throw a javelin. And he's going to try and throw at Gregor because he can't see Jade past the giant ward. And Gregor's badass plate armor is like, fuck you, don't matter, bro. Now it is Jaka's turn. You still don't see the 3 other horses, by the way. You only see the one that the hobgoblins got.
These fuckers probably at him. Right.
I don't know. I don't know. You're 15 feet away. Was that more your last?
Fuck off!
Wow. Wow.
As you're throwing the javelin at nearly point blank range,
A 1
it
and
breaks.
a 2.
It breaks in your hand, and you got a splinter in your hand. So on your next attack, you're gonna get disadvantage. It's not like a permanent disadvantage. It's just the next one, whatever that may be. I mean, even if that's throw your other javelin. You did hit, but you lost your 20 critical because of that. But you did hit that time. So throw some damage on it. Ooh, you hurt the goblin quite a bit. The javelin, where is the javelin now in that hobgoblin that was prone?
Where is it?
you
It's
like-
in my hand still. Yeah.
Well, no, didn't you throw the
Oh
javelin?
yeah, I lobbed it. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's sticking out of him or not, but yeah.
All right. Well, it definitely got into him. I think it's kind of like stuck in his abdomen right now. That's some painful damage on that one. And now it is Jade's turn.
Nice. I broke my javelin. I've only got 3 now. Maybe 2. Maybe 1.
I shall do a backhand swing to bring the sword up into this creature's throat.
Cut its guts. Cut its guts. You hit. You killed it. You slice its throat, and blood starts spilling out. This viscous black blood starts spilling out of this evil warg's body as it collapses to the ground. You see that the grass, as the black blood leaks on it, the grass becomes oily and.
I shall use that motion to then vault over the
Vault over his corpse. Throw me an athletics check. Because of the size of it, it's going to require you roll a 10, or else you'll trip and lose 5 feet of movement. Which won't really matter because you're actually not using your maximum movement anyway, so fuck it, who cares? You managed to succeed. Dive over it.
No, I'm rolling it. There we go.
There.
Oh.
You just
did it.
vault right over its corpse, and you just slide over in your running motion, dive at the bugbear chief. And I imagine you're going to use more of your attacking.
Yep. I'm going to hit the thing with great prejudice.
Hey, be nice. Don't be prejudiced.
No, I'm a vengeance paladin. There's a lot of prejudice.
Yeah, but he's just a bugbear chief. Maybe
They
there's a good
stole
bugbear
our
chief.
horses. Vengeance is ours.
You don't know that. They don't have horses. You don't see the horses.
Oh.
Ooh. Nice.
I think this might be
Fucking
a divine
throw
can
some
feel-
heat on it.
I
I
can
guarantee.
feel a divine smite coming up.
I don't know. If you divine smite it, does the divine smite get critical damage bonus too, or no? I don't know. If you do it, we'll find out. If you don't do it, it doesn't matter.
No,
whichever you want to do.
Divine smite is when I hit it.
Yep, that's true.
So before I roll damage, I have to divine
Click that button and then. All right, you divine smited, and then throw your damage on that mofo. That is a lot of dice. 43 damage. And he's still standing. He is not happy. There's a massive gash going from his temple, down his face, and across his chest. You've just cut him wide open, but he's still standing, angry and pissed the fuck off.
I'm pissed off now. He's still standing. I'm going to hit him again.
Do it. Do what you want. Do it. Do it. I dare you.
No.
Oh. He was ready for that one. He was ready. He's like, you're not going to hit me twice in a row. Fuck you. And now, Kakaliki. God, the fucking name changes, man. You're like, his name's going to change every session until he shows back up, and then he's stuck with that name.
Yeah, peanut cheese. What's his name? Penis cheese.
Jeez, yeah. All right, and then Kakiliki runs up and gets a little closer to the hobgoblins.
Yep, he does, and then he's gonna do a thing. He's gonna do.
When he
He's
thinks
gonna do
about
nothing
you,
at all. Is what he's gonna do.
Oh, that's a terrible roll. You got the bad luck.
Got
All
bad
right.
dice rolls.
He shoots, and the torn up, shredded leather bits that are on the hobgoblin's body manage to deflect and turn that crossbow bolt. And now the bugbear comes to the aid of the bugbear chief, and he's going to go and support bugbear chief. Runs up under the tree. Bush hits him in the head, but he doesn't care. He's going to come at you.
Okay.
The bush has hit him in the head. All of the shit.
And he doesn't hit you. Your his morning star just clinks off your shield. Tink. I might have to make like custom characters that can actually hit AC whatever.
It's only 19. It's not
Yeah.
that high.
Isn't it 20 now? Because you got the bigger, better shield.
No, it was 18 before.
Ah.
19.
Well, between you and Jaka with whatever his is, I think yours is 18 or 19 as well, Jaka. And I think Kakaliki's 20, I think, or an 18 as well. These guys all need like plus something else. Holy shit. But Gregor stands by Jade and runs up to support. And gets to fight against everybody's favorite with a Lawbringer big ass sword. He misses that first attack. And he spins around to swing again, and oh my god, he misses. Damn. He's not that good anymore. And the warg is dead. I forgot to delete him off.
Did he blow his dice?
No, he did not blow his dice. And the owl bear. That's a Forrest Gump fucking scene, I guess. You remember what that is, right?
Not by that sound effect, no. I don't remember that in Forrest Gump.
In Forrest Gump, his principal bangs
That's when he's
Forrest
fucking
Gump's mom.
his mum's getting banged
And he's
upstairs.
like,
yeah.
your mom sure does care about your education, son. And then Forrest goes, like to him, because that's the noise he was making when he's banging Forrest's mom. I hope I'm in the right position to get a advantage. I don't even know. But let's make Beacon Claw attack. Beacon Claw. And he does get the advantage. He hits Gregor with a beat. And then he's going to go at Claw with his boy Jade. And that one is not lined up well and manages to do jack squat. And goes, no. Sorry. And Hobgoblin number 2 is still prone, so he's going to waste half of his movement speed to stand up. And that means he now has 15 movement speed. And like a jackass, is going to try and fight the turtle.
Yeah, of course. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, well, that's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But he's just not good at it. And he absolutely does not hit you. And then Hobgoblin on the horse is like, oh shit. He's still shocked at what happened to the war. And he's going to ride the fuck off into the wind. He moves out 30 feet. And now Bugbear Chief says, son of a bugger, 2 attacks with a morning star. Going right up in there, and he of course absolutely doesn't do anything with that first hit. It's like, boom, your shield defends it. And he swings again, another one, and actually hits this time. Oh my god, the morning star gets you in the shoulder. It just went over your shield on the second hit. and does 11 damage. And now it's Jaka's turn.
Okay.
You don't have any more javelins, so you can't throw any javelins. You did terrible with all of them but one. Oh, you
Wow.
swing, and you miss. You have the worst rolls today, man. You're like me the other day when I was playing that gambler.
Wow.
Again, you're gonna die to a hobgoblin, man. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, what? Did I get advantage on that? I still.
Yep, advantage because the other one was a 1. You get your second swing. That one should get you a hit. You're succeeding and hit him with your great axe. In the top of his head, it impales right dead center of his skull.
Then I'm
And
going
you
to
hear
go
the
down
crunch
there.
in the slosh.
What, before he's hit the floor, I'm going to run off down there.
Man, you're a sprinter, bro. You're fast turn. All right, and then it's Jade's turn.
I'm going to look exceedingly pissed off that this guy's just dared to hit me.
He injured your shoulder a little, in fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then swing back with the sword.
And as you let go, you say, "I am the law." No, I'm just kidding. And you did hit.
law. You are a camel.
Okay, Joe Cool. Ooh, 14 damage to the bugbear chief. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
He's still standing.
Yes, he is. He's grievously hurt, though, as you can see. You did hit again. And, 14 more points of damage.
No more. He ain't standing no more.
As you impale him in the chest with your fiery sword, it just pierces him, and he squeals like a pig. And then he slides off your blade as you withdraw it, and he collapses to the ground on his back. Eyes rolling back into his head, dead as the day ends.
Screaming in his face as he drops to the floor.
That's what you get! Dead bugbear chief.
And then I'm going to take a swing at the bugbear that's next to him.
The one that hit Gregor, all right?
Yeah, on the back swing from dropping that thing. I'm going to take a swing at that thing.
Nice. And you hit the bugbear. He's even a little stunned that his leader just fell so easily. And you do 8 points of damage to bugbear, and he is starting to have a bad day. Now it's Cookie Leaky's turn. And he actually hit with his crossbow. What damage does he do? What damage does he do? Five points of damage. You have wounded Hobgoblin number 1. The crossbow bolt is sticking in his back right now.
I'm going to run up there and call him names.
Booga, booga, booga. Blah, 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 blah.
Come on, you pussy. I'll kill you. Like one of them people in the movies who gets all leery and then when you turn around, they're packing their pants in. What he's doing. Go on, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Go on in. And then you turn around and act scared. But yeah.
Let's see if he can hit Jade. And he does not. He fails the bugbear in trying to retaliate for that attack.
Do you know what?
Misses. What?
If I didn't have that shield that I got before, he would have hit me.
And now Gregor gets to his attacks. 2 attacks.
Despite the fact you're saying, "Oh, it's just a tiny upgrade." Like, yep. If I didn't have that shield, he would have hit me.
Well, Bugbear gets hit by Gregor, and Lawbringer, his badass giant heavy sword, which just does as much bludgeoning damage as slashing damage because it's a massive fucking sword. 18 points of damage. Now he gets to strike again. And the Bugbear is still alive and somehow able to dodge after even taking that massive wound to his whatever part of his body that got hit. And the Owlbear with his master falling dead, strikes. You're just going to be like, fuck you, Gregor, because you're the closest. 2 attacks, beak and claw. And he hits. Beak first. Let's see what damage happens. 10 damage to the Gregor. And now the claw. And he hits. And he strikes with the claw. 10 damage. That's 20 damage in that turn to the Gregor. And Hobgoblin 1 gets a turn, and Hobgoblin doesn't know how to take the dash action. But he's going to continue to run away. Oh, I keep pressing the damn window screen.
He's on a horse, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is, but that's right. That's right. He runs away. He is gone. He has succeeded in disappearing. And he takes the horse with him. And now it is Jaka's turn. Jaka the Schmacka moves to the owlbear's side. And of course he hits. The advantage wouldn't have mattered anyways. And you have wounded for 11 points of damage the owlbear. And you strike again with your newly found power and hit the owlbear in his wide open side.
Oh, almost a 12.
Yeah, sadly it was only a 2. And you get 6 points of damage on the owlbear, and it is Jade's turn.
I'm just going to keep swinging at this thing.
You're a swinger. Hit. You have killed the bugbear. He has fallen. His body lays on the ground next to his chieftain.
In the same motion, I will spin round from the swing and hit the bugbear behind me.
You've been playing too much World of Warcraft, and you hit with the I can't remember what they call it, whirlwind attack, whatever, and you strike the owlbear right across its beak.
I think Kyle's played World of Warcraft for years.
That's why I was like, I don't know what it's called.
A long, long time. I used to play it a lot, but
You haven't played
not
Guild Wars for 7
10
months.
years. Yeah, no, over a year now.
Is it?
Yeah.
It shows last time we logged in was 7 months ago. I was on it today.
Oh. I'm gonna divine smite this fucker. He's pissing me off.
Oh, smiting the owlbear. Blow that load. 19 points of damage, and the owlbear stands defiantly in front of you, squealing and squawking. Cookalicky-dicky-dicky's turn. Crossbow to the large owlbear. You hit and do 7 points of damage. Doop. He's got a crossbow bolt sticking out his butt. And he moves. Gregor!
Gregor, is that
He's gonna
you,
do the
Gregor?
only thing he
Can you
can
help
do.
me, Gregor? Gregor, what's going on,
Strike at
Gregor?
the owlbear and hit. And
Don't
you
think this
guys-
owlbear's going to be around for much longer.
definitely not. Kills, because it only had 2 HP at that point. Kills the owlbear.
The poor
This is a
innocent
small-
owlbear that did nothing but walk around eating
He was a
people.
pet. He was a pet to the bugbear chieftain. And you have killed the owlbear. And you have killed the chieftain. All that just happened pitifully to you all as the hobgoblin rode away with the horse and escaped and fled. And Gregor's keen scent notices the the smell of red blood, the kind of blood that owl bears and hobgoblins and whatnot don't have. Um, and he sense that there is a significant quantity of blood somewhere nearby.
Okay, well,
In
let's
direction.
lead the way, nose.
He goes north through the tree and stops about where he saw the warg and looks up into the to that corner, and there's a pile of horse carcass
Lovely.
that definitely ate 3 horses. The other one ran away.
Well,
Well, shit. You tried and you failed. So the lesson is
I'm gonna
never
kick the owlbear corpse.
try. You kick the owlbear corpse and you're like, asshole. You just see this, like, you get this impression that the look the owlbear is giving you, even though there's a beak and it can't actually smile, there in your mind, you look at this owlbear's corpse and it looks like there's this contentment in its face where it's like satiated from, probably eating your horses.
I'm gonna kick it again.
You kick it again. Thud.
Chop its fucking beak off.
I'm gonna search the corpse then of the chieftain, probably. Just see if that's
As,
yeah, we might as well search the corpses, see what's what.
All right, give me a perception check, somebody.
I will when I find the roll.
Yep. And you rolled a 14, and you rummage around through the chieftain. Of course, the armor and weapon, like the
Ouch.
morning star he had, was rusted and beat up crap. You wouldn't even bother trying to fix it. His clothing was a mix of cloth, cotton cloth and leather, kind of patchwork together. The smell of it probably is something you don't want to carry around with you, but you do find in one of the pockets a little scrap of paper folded,
Got a little scrap of
and
paper.
it's written not in common. I'm going to see if you know what it is.
I crit rolled the perception, by the way.
There's no such thing as critting a skill check. I mean, there are house rules where it is, but officially there isn't. But you do indeed have the ability to read these the runes. It's a dwarvish rune, and the note on it it says, "The wind is in the fort on the wind coming in." It looks as if somebody hastily scrawled on it, and this you bugbears don't generally know dwarvish, so he probably picked this up somewhere.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, I hate dwarves.
Time bandits. There's time bandits again. It's them fucking
They're
time
always
bandits.
so cryptic. They want to pretend like they're, noble, and they're just, the wind is in the arse. I don't know what it is.
Dave, you are just uncouth and uncivilized, says the barbarian jacket.
But I mean, come on. I mean,
the wind is in the arse.
I worship God in various ways, but still, that is just
What?
That's just the best one. It's just like these dwarves, they pretend they're clever and they go, the wind is in the arse.
It's not a fart. The wind is where the wind comes in, the fort where the wind comes in.
Okay, is that a note we've got somewhere we can write down, or are you going to share it or something?
You can write it in your notes on your character sheet.
The wind is where?
the wind is in
The wind is in the fort where the wind comes in.
as I said.
Yep, that is true. That is what you said. I just started talking and then couldn't stop. Where you wrote your little note, but where is it? Where?
It's in
Oh,
notes.
the wind is in the fart where the wind comes in. No, it's not fart. It's fort. I know you wrote fort. It's just funny to say fart. Fart.
Yeah, no, it's too late now. You said fort. Yeah.
Fart.
You farted. You fully fought.
Yes, so you have this little note with dwarvish scrawl on it, and
And no horses. We ain't gonna get the
no
horses back now.
They're dead. I can cast
Yep.
resurrection though, because I'm level 20. No, sorry, I'm not.
Yes, waste a resurrection spell slot. What's that, level 7 spell slot on horses?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
So
What
I
a
say
waste.
we head back down to the road we were travelling on.
Well, this is the road you were traveling on.
Well,
Mhm.
off to the side of it, but head back down to the road, carry on, and then make camp for the night.
All right. Do you want to, because the road you're traveling is this road, and it comes to a fork in the road. Left brings you to the cave that Gregor was talking about, and to the right brings you to the coast.
Right,
Yeah.
so why do we want to go to the cave for?
Because you are a were-turtle currently.
Yep. Maybe they have wolfsbane in stock.
Ah,
or
that's
something
what we're
like
going to
that,
go
yeah?
to the cave then, aren't we?
Yeah, like in either one of these places, maybe they have, maybe they have something growing.
So which one's nearer, the cave or the coast?
The cave is closer. The cave is at this distance. The cave is less than a day away.
Well, let's do that then.
Like you could easily make it to the cave without having to worry about going to sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick the owlbear corpse before I leave again.
So you kick the owlbear corpse one more time, and then you trek off, headed towards the
Cave of the 1,000 werewolves.
Well, it's not necessarily 1,000 werewolves. I don't know how many werewolves are there, to be honest. I don't know.
No, that's what it's called, the Cave of 1,000 werewolves. There's only one werewolf in there, and his name's 1,000.
Well, to be honest, there is.
What are those bollocks?
Shut my mouth. I am gonna shut my fucking mouth.
Don't tell us anything about what's in the cave until we go in the cave and end up dead. Okay?
Oh, you won't end up dead. You shouldn't end up dead. I hope you don't end up dead. Let me get your tokens on the map. Give me a second here. Okay, I hope the line of sight works. If it doesn't, I did it. I just added the lines around the outline of the cave. I was like, why not? You managed to make it to the front of the cave. There are trees, and then at the edge of the tree clearing, there is a cave. It looks as if there's a small mound that comes up, and then there is a hole that goes in it, and the sun at its current position, because the sun is starting to set, is shining in from the west and blasting light right into the entryway of this cave, lighting up the entire stairway path down. It's not even a stairs, really. It's more like a slope. And you go downward in this very well lit entryway. You can see there's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's just a nice clear path. And you guys, Gregor's like, let's go. There's nothing there. Let's maybe the werewolves moved out, but let's check, see if they left anything around, or maybe they're in the cave, sleeping because they don't want to be in the sun. I don't know. But you guys managed to trek down to this little thing you do, and you're at the top left corner. Do you see? How do I see player view?
Oh wow, that's a map.
You've got no line of sight on this map.
Yeah,
I do.
you do
don't.
not.
We can see everything.
It's there.
You got it turned off on the menu somewhere. On the first menu, one with the play dice on it. One that's a little dice over on the far left.
Enable disable lighting. Yeah.
That's it. Now we can't see it. Now it's working. There you go.
Bugger for dugger. Now you know everything that's in there, but
no, we don't.
right.
I've forgotten everything now. I was too busy looking at the prettiness of it.
Apparently, that's what I didn't do on the other one then, because
It was an empty map. We cannot see. Everything's in black and white there now.
That's because we're only seeing. If you click on Jade, we'll get a Jade view. But we're looking at we're getting Gregor the Wolf's view. No, we're getting Kokaliki's view because he's got infravision.
In the front. Oh, all right. Kakaliki's infravision.
Yeah,
right.
you've all you've done is turned off the light. That isn't working.
Oh, you know what it is?
Oh,
you know what
working.
it is?
It's working.
You guys don't have torch. You don't have torch on.
Yeah, we haven't got torches. Yeah.
Hang on, we're stood outside.
Oh yeah, he hasn't put the.
Yeah,
he
no,
hasn't
no,
put
no,
ambient
you're not
lighting
outside.
on.
You're not outside. You're not outside. You're not outside.
Yeah, we are.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we
no,
are.
no, 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 no. You all went walking in. I said Gregor said let's go, let's come on in, and then you followed down the sunlit
Okay.
but that's because y'all didn't have the torch thing. But now you have a torch. It should torch should show you some light. And look, there's pillars. Hey, it does work. I didn't do it entirely wrong.
No, you did it entirely right. You just forgot to turn it on. That's all.
Apparently so.
Does this place show any sign of life?
Currently, you do hear some noise echoing
Kokoniki doesn't
through.
need a torch.
All right, well,
give
you
it
could
to
erase
me.
it. Can't you erase? Or can I?
I can't
erase
arrange it. You'd have to erase it.
Oh, all right, because I put it on there. Well, you all have it's. I put it on. Actually,
Yeah, we all got a lighting. And
Gregor,
Kokoniki
yeah,
doesn't
Gregor
need
doesn't
it.
need it either. Yeah, Gregor doesn't need it either. But whatever.
Well,
There.
my sword is on fire, so
Yep.
can I use that as a torch?
Yeah, absolutely. That's I definitely did the light on yours. You definitely have it. You are good to go. Why didn't it move?
I think
I just dragged your character.
that's working. I don't know.
All right. So you do hear a little bit of echoing. There is somebody here you can hear, but you can't see anybody.
From which direction?
Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to change something real quick because I figure the sword, the 20 is probably not as. That's a little better. 15 and 45. That goes out a little further. All right, and you move on, and you're I condensed my menu, and you see the tunnel goes a little further in, and Kaliki can actually see a dead end where he.
There's a dead end here. It's not a dead end here. Is this going down or up these passages?
The one you're standing in front of kind of goes up and then goes. Well, you can't see currently, I guess, but it also goes down. It's just kind of like a little up and down. The one that you were at previously is kind of like a ravine more than a up or down. And then the one to the left side of the room you're in goes upwards. Not a ton, but it's got a couple little steps in it. And when you look through that passageway, you see and you hear a little body of water, a little like lapping of water, kind of, not like a heavy tide or anything. And then you see like kind of a rock. You don't know if it's an outcropping or what, but it's there. Maybe a little island of sorts. And you see this little room, and there's a peculiar green colored water. It's not entirely that deep. You can sort of see down into it and see like algae and whatnot.
Okay, I'll go back and tell them what I've just seen in my infravision. Off you look.
LP.
Then go up here and have a look down here. See what's here.
You see the passage continues on, and you notice that along the walls there are some sort of growth. It reminds you kind of moss or maybe even an algae that gives off a little bit of a glow, but nothing too major. Just a little
Glowing
ambient
dark
light.
algae.
But you do see that the passageway goes and turns around the corner at the further end of it.
I think I might have to relog the. I'm getting stuff where I'm seeing arrows where I've already been. But
That was I've. So yes, I see that too.
You should just close the
arrow.
map and reopen it. It should do it.
All right, let me open it.
Oh no, Kylan's just got
Oh, yeah.
to close the map and reopen it.
Well, I had the arrow too, so
Yeah,
I just as
I've
we-
still got the arrow as well, but
Yep.
yeah.
I closed the map and now it's gone. It's as I open the map back up.
Okay, yeah, that might be working. I think.
All
Yeah,
right.
the arrows are gone now. Yeah.
Yep, and that one doesn't stick around. So, and as you get to the end of this tunnel that you two are kind of at, the passageway that you see continues further on. You start to hear a little bit more of the echoes, like some little bit of grunting and some clinking of things, like somebody maybe moving something.
I will wave to Jacka and Gregor and do the shh symbol. Not that I can be stealthy at any point, but I'm going to try.
Gregor moves up alongside you guys. Oh, and Jocko too. All right, and like I said, you do hear that little bit of noise. It's faint. It's not as it definitely doesn't seem like it's immediately around the corner, but there are some echoes in this place because it's a stony cave. Ha. You get a little slight better view around the corner.
Just remember, we're coming here for help, not to try and kill everything.
Oh yeah, okay. Lucky you reminded me of that.
Oh, well, maybe,
I mean,
maybe not.
It's you we're helping, so you don't be
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first.
yeah. I know. Yeah.
All right, and Jade moves forward, gets behind Jaka. Gregor is going to kind of follow suit.
And
Gregor says,
Elfie's going to keep the rear eye.
well, Gregor was gonna hold out the rear, assuming that Kaliki was gonna go forward. But it's all right. Doesn't need to. You can be rear guard too. It's all A-OK and aces.
I'll get it.
It's all A-OK and aces. Aces and eights. Poopy doopy. All right. So you're standing there looking at the corner.
Well, carry on.
Maybe nobody's carrying on. Oh, there's some carrying on. And you round the corner. As you get to the corner, you see that it bends around a little further and you can't get an entirely clear view around the corner, but from what you can see, you don't see anyone. And as you move forward, you see no one either, but you see another pool of water. This one is a little darker and in parts just from even far away at your advantage point that you have.
Are
You can tell it's deeper.
the sounds getting
Yes.
any louder?
A little bit. And where Jaka is, they got a lot louder. You hear people go, hey, huh? And there's people abound. Somebody sees you.
Hello, Orky.
How many do you see? All of them?
Just one.
Just one? Okay, orc number 1.
Orc number 4 is what I see.
Oh, all right. Oh, because maybe your line of sight isn't far enough? Or maybe, oh, no, never mind. You're good. All right, so you're standing at the edge of this water, and you see that it's a little deep.
Oh no, I see
is
all
a-
of them now. Orc 6, Orc 5, Orc 8, Orc 3. Yeah,
Yep.
see all of them.
That's weird. It should have cut off so it doesn't line of sight block out like the ones you shouldn't be able to see.
It does, or it should, but it's not.
I don't know. Maybe I fucked up somewhere.
Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. I
Whatever.
don't know that. I didn't know that I saw Orc 4.
Yep, but there's
That's
a
why I
bunch of
said
orcs
hello,
there.
Orky.
And they're kind of going, huh? Because they hear you guys trouncing around, particularly when you step off at the edge of the water. The water looks deep and murky of kinds. You can see like there's this kind of algae film along the top of it. There's a little bit of movement to it, as if it's not just a pool of water. and in parts it looks very deep. But there is a passageway around if you follow it up or around, like clockwise motion going towards the north. And the orcs are just kind of confused. And when they see our little lovely boy Kokaliki, orc number 4 sees Kokaliki is an elf, and the dwarves do not like elves. They are definitely not friendly. Roll.
Dwarves.
Yep.
Dwarves?
Orcs.
You said dwarves.
Oh, sorry. Orcs. Orcs don't like elves. Whatever. Because, they're twisted.
I'm not an
polluted.
elf. I'm a free man.
I mean, to be fair, nobody likes elves.
That's also true. So you guys, after I approve Gregor's move and Jade gets to move one time, and then after Jade moves, I will be like, roll initiative.
Okay.
All right. Now roll initiative.
Oh, that was a good initiative roll,
Oh,
Jay.
oh.
Jack had done a good one.
Oh, god damn.
Oh, wow.
Fucking
Back
hell.
row.
Oh, fucking hell.
Back-
Kokaliki's up there high on the list. And Gregor.
We both rolled
Oh.
ones.
Gregor gets to go first.
I mean, that's not
With
so
his
unexpected
wonderful-
for me.
Yeah, that's more like paladin luck you had before.
Yep.
And it looks like Jaka's just continuing the bad luck rolls. You're at like a what, 30% above 10? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very, very low on Golden League.
Yes. Yeah, so Gregor turns and sees the orcs get ready, and the orc number 4 pulls out his whatchamacallit dealio, his axe, and Gregor sees that because he's keen and all that, and goes, "Orcs attack!" And he draws his weapon, and he is going to attempt to jump across the entirety of this thing. So he's going to run 5 feet and then jump. Do you think he can? That's 15 feet? Yeah, 15 feet, 3 squares. Can he jump 15 feet?
What, an orc?
Yeah,
No, Gregor.
it's
Let's
not
see what-
that far.
Well, if he's got a
Yeah.
running jump, he probably could, yeah. Yeah, but if he's got
Yeah.
a 5-foot running jump, he can probably do the,
And he's a werewolf.
yeah.
Wow, I didn't even give him I did give him skills, but it's not athletics, so he's just going to have the basic strength bonus. Uh, 24.
That's
Um,
what he's gonna do.
He manages to jump across and land. It is a rough landing because it's a massive jump, so he doesn't gain any additional of his movement. He has 35 feet, but because of the jump, it did use all of it. So he is now stationary on the edge, but he is ready to fight. And Orky boys are like, "What the shit?" Javelin at Greg. And he hits. Let's go. Whew. 8 points of damage at our boy Gregor. And it's using its aggressive trait as a bonus action. It can move. Well, it has its 30 feet movement, and then it also gets the. Let's move its 30. Oh, I guess it doesn't need to. It just has its movement. He's now running up aggressively towards Grigor. Now, orc number 3, where I don't even know where they are. Oh, they're right at the edge.
Might be in trouble there.
I keep pressing the window key instead of the alt.
Gregor might be in trouble.
Yeah, he's off dead.
Why did he jump across the water and not attack the orc nearest him?
Because he didn't have any movement, and he doesn't have any range attacks.
All right, he could have just, but I thought he would have jumped across here.
Oh, no, that's a much farther jump. That's 25 feet. That's that was a big. He has to go vertical too, so that uses up movement.
Yeah, but
So-
why did he jump across the lake?
Because
he
he's
hates orcs.
yeah, he's
An idiot.
he's
Yeah.
well, he's not an idiot. He just assumed you guys would use your fucking dash actions faster than the turn order you're in because they're rolling 2s and 3s. No, that's just what he does. He is aggressive against orcs because at his time during when he was a guard. Well, you don't need to hear the history.
Yeah, we'll
of
find
that,
out
but
later when he's in hospital when we've treated him for his
or
wounds.
dead or dead.
Carry on with the fight.
Yeah. So orc number 3 says fucking poke axe to the boy to his buoy, and Gregor died. Orc number 4, Windows key, but whatever. Still, Gregor is not having a good day right now. Blocked by arm. Orc 1. He's gonna move. He's not close enough to get a thing, but his bonus action, since he can see Jaka, he's gonna run 30 additional feet as his bonus action towards. And he runs and chucks his javelin at the turtle shell that he's probably not going to roll high enough to hit. But yeah,
He's going to
Kokoliki's
bounce
turn.
off my turtle shell. That's right.
I didn't think you could do that if you ran the extra action.
Bonus action. The orcs have a trait called aggressive. That means as a bonus action, they could take an additional 30 feet movement towards a hostile creature they see. And since you guys are hostile, you're fighting.
Well, they
he's
think
gonna
they
run
are, so
towards
they
you.
don't know we come in peace, but yeah.
Oh,
They didn't give us a chance.
Gregor done ruined that when he dove across
Oh, yeah, I
to like
suppose.
yell attack.
Kokoliki is going to cast Bless on everyone.
All right. Yeah, Gregor jumped across the water and said, "Orcs attack!" So he definitely ruined it for y'all.
And then walk up there.
You run up alongside the turtle, and you've blessed those peoples. Yeah.
Yep. It might help Gregor a bit if he's got some blessing on him.
Perhaps, yeah, that extra 1d4 might help. And I'm not joking when I say that, because that could be, one point could be the difference. And then Orc 6, which you can't currently see because there should be a wall in the middle. But for whatever reason, I see the shadow. I would think it would block it, but whatever. Yeah. It knows its friends are going to attack. It's going to come run. And its vision is currently blocked by the wall, so it doesn't get the aggressive trait. Or faith. His vision is not blocked by the wall. He's going to be like, meh. What's his range on that? Is it 10 or 5? 5 feet? Nope, so he can't use that. So he's going to totally get disadvantage on. Or not. He's just not going to do. Or do. Runs over here and starts yelling into the chasm, the gaping hole. Article. He sees. He's going to run and attack. Great act. Well, not run. He's going to use his aggressive trait. And he still did not get any benefit. There, Chaka's turn.
Oh.
I feel so bad for your initiative rolls.
Jacka doesn't feel bad.
Jocker runs up to the orc number 1 and tries to swing and hits with a 24. You did heavy damage to the orc, and you get another attack. Ouch! See what you do. See what you do.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move
Sorry,
down there.
I got up to get a drink. Sorry. I should have said I was getting a drink, but you did kill it. Orc 1 falls. And all the orcs that can see Orc 1 fall become enraged. No, they don't. There's no rage mechanic for the orcs. And that would be fucking hilarious. Currently, I don't believe there. Not on these orcs. You're using your run, or are you just mapping it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna leg it.
Okay.
See, around that.
So you are right on top of Turtle Boy. I'm going to move you just slightly so we can see both tokens. Okay. Don't worry, you're not falling into the water unless you want to.
I can fall in the water. I can hold my breath for an hour. But yeah.
I don't want to fall into the water. No.
There's definitely a deep part of that water, so I hope you all know how to swim.
But yeah, I was just booking it around the side of that place.
Yes, and you are enraged, ready to fight, ready to go. And now it is our boy, our boy here who is going to try to start fighting with his 2 attacks against these orcs. He swings at the one in front, orc number 7 first. Oh, he actually hits. Lawbringer. Come on, big money, big money. Ooh, 22 damage kills him immediately. 1 strike.
Excellent.
Arcs aren't that tough. Let's see what his second hit. He swings at the one right next to him. He hits. You guys need to get closer, guys. Do some work. Whew, murdered that one. Sorry. Orcs are weak. But for clarification, it wasn't about making the toughest enemies possible. But trying to create a unique situation.
He's the one who's come in and started fighting. We were just coming in to look for some wolfsbane.
Yep, that's true.
Greg was a troublemaker.
He is not a troublemaker. Gosh, why are you such a jerk? And he swings at Gregor, because Gregor moved into the... Oh, he still missed anyway. The dodge. He had advantage and still missed. Oh, God. Terrible. Gregor is like fucking invincible. Kokaliki, kakaliki, cookie dokie. My arthritis, I have a hard time opening soda bottles. So, like, I have a wrench, or sorry, pliers that I use to open the bottles because I'm bad. Ooh, missed.
Wow.
Whiffed. Lucky it wasn't a 1, you would have hurt somebody. Orc number 6.
Critical
He moves.
fail.
And he sees an aggressive
Kill the
enemy and he
friends.
realizes, let's move along. 30 feet, well, he only needs to go 25. Great egg. Since Jade is the top. Ooh. That was still crap. 14 damage. That kind of hurt, but not too much. Orc number 5 is going to attack the person right in front of him. Swings and actually hits. Gregor can take it. Gregor can take it. It was only 6 damage anyways. Orc number 2 is going to go further into the thing, still yelling and belling and screaming, and he's talking in Orcish. None of you can understand him. I don't think any of you know Orcish. Do any of you know Orcish? If so, I can tell you what he's saying.
Yeah, Jacker speaks Orc.
You hear, Hulk smash! Hulk smash! Hulk smash! That's what you hear in Orcish.
Okay.
And yes, that's a
They've
clue.
obviously been watching Marvel.
No, you'll understand. This is a clue. Apparently not a good clue because I have to say this is a clue. If Hulk Rose won and nothing gets smashed, I would laugh my ass off. But oh yeah, I got to hit. Sorry, I forgot to hit pass turn. Jaka's turn. Jaka City.
Wow, son of a bitch.
Woo! You rolling ones. Yeah, that blessed didn't help all that much. Oh, you hit. Nice. You hit. Success. Big money, big money. Big money in prizes. Heavy damage. 11 points of damage. It is now Jade's turn.
Apparently.
I'm gonna swing at this fucking orc that just hit me so hard.
Do it. Crush that mofo.
How are you, Bane? Bane TBC. Be confirmed.
You got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Name that movie. Successful hit.
The Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Um,
Ooh, kill. Murdered, destroyed, and dead. Yes. Orc 6 falls to the ground, hacked in half. A clear cleave. You move 10 feet.
no.
30. Sorry, I clicked it too early. That was me being silly, but you're good. You didn't make it.
I have a creative beer. All you gotta do is travel like 1,000 miles. 12,000 miles, whatever it is.
And you
About
still have
1,000
your
miles, yes.
attacks, by the
Long
way.
way.
I think you know that. You know that. I don't have to say that. You know that. I'm dumb. Damn, that's some dice. That advantage, that bless, and you still only got a 7, but you hit him.
I'm gonna divine smite the thing.
All right. Divine Smite away. Additional 2d8 radiant damage. Oh, that was weird. Nope, didn't count it twice. Okay, good. You murdered that orc. The orc takes the holy radiant light to the face and splat. Deceased orc. All right.
You killed the orc.
You killed the orc. You killed the orc.
I don't know if I have any more movement. I don't know.
You do. You haven't moved 30.
You have 5 more feet. You only moved 25 to get there. No, you moved 20. Sorry, you have 10 more feet. 10 more feet. Sorry, I was counting the squares.
All right.
Well, that's 5 feet, and you're standing next to another orc.
I'm gonna slap that orc as well.
I didn't go to work today because we've got a storm warning in London. So I got a text, don't bother going in because I wouldn't have got
Slap
home,
at the base.
which is a
In
result.
his face, 7 damage. Oh, man, brutal. 7 damage. He is wounded. He's not liking it. Before Gregor goes, you hear loud roaring and breaking of rocks and stone, and some grumbling and crumbling and scrumbling. And from the ground where the orc was yelling, an Umber Hulk rips through the ground, attacks that orc and eats it. Orc number 2 is no more. Sorry, bye, orc number 2. And now there is an Umber Hulk. And sadly, its initiative is only 5. But yeah, so Umber Hulk is alive. And you just hear, and then clickety-clackety from its pincers.
Oh,
And
fuck.
Grego says full. swings at the one that Jade didn't swing at and hits. And kills because he's got a badass weapon because he's so much higher level than you. Do you want him to swing at Orc 5 or do you want to finish him off, Jade?
Jade's going an hour, isn't it? So yeah, just Gregor, do your
All right.
thing.
Yep. Do your thing. All right. And he hits Orc.
Jade's going an hour. Yeah, me and
Jade's just like, just fucking kill him. Kill him.
Rolls.
Don't be a twick.
I was going to say don't be a pussy, but he's a wolf, so don't be a puppy, I guess.
Don't be a puppy.
Don't be a puppy.
Nice. P-U-P-P-Y. Are you down with P-U-P-P-Y? Gregor, he knows he's wounded, but he is going to move in unison. So he's not going to like run far ahead, but he's going to go another 20 feet. He's got more than 20 feet movement, but he's a little trepidatious, or what is that the word? He's a little concerned. Yeah, he's caduceus officious.
He's minucious persuasious.
Yep, and he's hoping Kakaliki is going to leak a little healing on him sometime soon. Maybe.
Yeah.
Where did the Umber Hole go?
I'm more.
He's down in the corner.
I have less health left than he does, so.
Oh yeah, you do. Well, you have your paladin heal at least. Oh wait. Gregor, does he have a? I think I give him a heal. No, he doesn't have a heal. But he does not have a. Sorry. Oh, look at that. I see 2 targets. Oh, and he's running up. So I move your movement because I was distracted. And the Umber Hulk is heal for 8. Not terrible. It's the average. Nice. 8 points.
Not terrible. It's not great. Yes,
Yep.
but
it's average. But hey, every single.
there's a
HP
healing
helps.
word at level 2.
Yep. Every bit helps. And it is the Umber Hulk's turn.
Okay, we're all
With a
going to
speed of
die.
30 feet.
Umber Hulks are one of the worst things ever encountered, and we have.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, what about his special ability then?
That's true. That's true, but it's not.
No, it is really bad because it can just get us all. I mean, I misplayed it when you lot fought one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, sorry.
I think you should misplay it too.
Well, I mean, you just need to make a DC 15 charisma saving throw, which then you're good. And you just, that's all. Maybe try some ranged. Oh, sorry. Oh dear. Just
Well, I've healed Gregor for a little tiny piece of health.
Yep, and it's Jaka's turn. Just realizing that all of you are melee, and you have to be close. That this is gonna fuck your ass up. Well, not necessarily. I mean, he's not gonna do a ton of damage. I don't think. It didn't look like he had a lot of damage. Jaka runs forward.
Yeah, okay. Jaka's going to run forward and go, right, that looks dodgy, and he's going to lob one of his 2 javelins at him because he's broke 2 already. Yeah, so he's got 2 javelins left.
2 javelins. Cannot attack when out of ammo because he got no javelins. Because remember, you lost them all when you threw them there. You only picked 1 up. So you got 1 javelin, don't you?
No, I picked it up. I've got 2. I had 4 javelins, and now I've got 2, yeah.
Well, don't forget to do your little dotties then. Do your dotties, do your dotties, do your dotties. Dotty, dotty, potty. You're like, I'm going to avert my eyes. You hit with your javelin.
Well, I don't know to avert my eyes, but yeah.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Spoiler alert. 7 damage. You have wounded. Pounded.
Lob a second javelin, bastard.
Would you think any of you guys would have knowledge of an Umber Hulk? Would it be reasonable?
No, but you need to update one of your extensions coming up with
Which one?
Get active from CT. I don't know which one it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I didn't see it pop up on mine.
Breaking anything, it's just coming up with an
error.
And then I will pass my toe to Jade. Hey, Jade is my toe.
Hi, Jade.
Hi.
You
I
are.
think I was going to pass my
you're,
toe.
you're 30 feet away. You're starting your turn 30 feet away. You're safe. This is definitely going to be an interesting fight. Oh, can't take reactions. That's not bad. You guys don't even have reactions.
Everyone's got reactions.
Well, yes, you have reactions, but like, I don't think you've actually taken reactions this entire.
Ever. Yes.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I guess.
Hmm?
I'm going to cast Branding Smite.
All right.
And then I'm gonna javelin this thing.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Burn, murder, kill, burn. Oh! Ouch.
That was two. Was it? Yeah, I know.
Oh, so close.
No, I'll give up at this point.
Automatic miss. Your javelin flies and it just passes off and cracks into one of the crates to the side.
I mean, I've got another attack. Have I lost the attack for the thing? For the
No, if you have another javelin, you can still attack.
Yeah.
Because you can still do your attack still works for range attacks too. It's totally not a problem. Oh, you passed your turn.
Yeah, fuck it. I fumbled. I'll pass the turn.
You didn't fumble.
I did fumble.
Yeah, but with one attack, you still have others.
I rolled a double one. I fumbled.
Doesn't mean your turn is over. That just means you don't hit with that one. You completely failed with that one. And Gregor has to roll a d8 because he's starting his turn in... Oh, sorry. He has a DC Charisma check. Charisma save, at least a 15. Where is his... The 15? Does he get a 15? He gets above a 15, so nothing happens. And he gets to just run right up to this motherfucker. He is angry. He runs because he's at half fucking health. He is going to utilize as a bonus action. He's going to use Radiant Hammer. And oh shit, I think I did the wrong thing. Whatever. He's going to try attack. It's basically a divine smite.
Divine smite of the hammer.
He hits.
Hammer. Hammer.
And rolls a lot of dice. 34 damage. Oh my god, that is fucking terrible. Why did I do that? He is way too OP with that 68. But he also, it's... God damn, he only gets 3 of them per day.
That's right, 3 a day is good.
Cockaligi.
I was going to say that's my average day.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
He's...
I do get more now, but up until now.
Did he just target himself? The damage went on himself.
No, Gregor was on 34.
Yeah, they shouldn't have 34 damage. Or
Yeah,
no,
no, you should. Gregor was right. He got battered. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh, yep. All right.
Then I healed
Because
him,
34 was exactly 34. So I was like, did I just damage it on myself? But I didn't. Okay, good. All right. And the Umber
Right.
Hulk is
Now we've got to
just
see
pissed off.
what's his face is going to do.
Cock-a-leaky.
The shit spell. What's it got here?
I hope one of you dies. No, I'm kidding.
Thanks, old chap. Son of a bitch.
Hopefully Gregor dies. No, Gregor can't die. He's invincible. Oh, he's not invincible. He's just equivalent to like a level 9 player compared to you guys. That's all. Oh. You definitely hit with your crossbow.
At
Wow,
last.
you're being a wuss with your crossbow. 6 damage. That is a ton. You don't have any like spells you want to use on this guy?
No. I've got to go through the spells of this useless cleric.
Oh. He was a Tempest cleric, so he should have had some kind of attack.
Yeah, if you're in 5 feet of him, yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, bad spell choice. All right. Now it is Crumble Dumble turn. He is
Crumble
going
Dumble the Umber Hulkle.
Yep. Crumble Dumble. Let's hit some claws. Because Gregor is standing next to him. That's his target. Oh, you're lucky. More claws. And because he totally fumbled, he is not going to use his mandible attack because he is off balance and can't do so. Not that he would have hit anyways, apparently, because his dice rolls suck. And it is Jaka's turn. Are you within 30 feet? Are we within 30 feet? Nope. You were exactly 30
Jack
feet.
is coming in to do the 30 feet, so...
Yep. Well, no, you didn't start your turn within 30 feet. You were at 30 feet, so you were safe.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to chop him up my axe.
Get y'all two. Are you
I'm gonna do the ragey thing first.
rage like a mofo? Rage against the machine. You better hope and pray. You guys are actually not in that bad a condition, to be honest. Like Jaka and Kokaliki have no damage done. Only 17 on Jade. That's actually not bad. You hit. Ow! Perfect roll. 18 damage. Let's see what else we get. Definitely a hit. Let's put some more damage on. Not as good, but still 13 points of damage. That's your second attack. 13 more. Umber Hulk is not having a good day.
Good.
It is Jade's turn. Jade, can you roll a charisma saving throw, please? It's on the main page. It should be like an S or something by the charisma. Right-hand side. Sorry, on the right-hand side, you have charisma +6. Okay, so you actually got a pretty good shot. You only have to beat a 15. And with Bless, nothing happens to you whatsoever. Congratulations. No one has been impacted by the confusing gaze. Everyone has succeeded on their charisma saving throw. And now your turn can go do your thing. Run up and murder. All right, you're running behind it. Yep. I don't know if it might count. Maybe it'll use Jaka. I don't know. Because I don't know if it counts, but you could try.
Yep. Run up.
No.
Oh, it did.
It did work.
It did.
Critical hit. Critical hit. Critical hit on the Umber Hulk. You stab it in its back with your flaming sword. And you do 21 points of damage and murder the fatal blow to the Umber Hulk. Its carapace cracks under the force of your sword, and the little white gooey internal bug guts start oozing out as it collapses to the ground in a giant stinking heap.
Lovely. Lovely.
No shit! Save the day. Sorry. Yeah, so you killed a bunch of people, or killed a big ass Umber Hulk, and there is bodies on the floor, and there is a bunch of crates. Some of them look broken and damaged, but it definitely looked like somebody was using this as a hideout at some point. Based on the age of the stuff in here, it does not appear that it's probably not the orcs. But there are stuff. If you want to rummage through it, maybe you'll find. I don't know. You'll find.
You're rummaging.
You're rummaging.
Searching the corpses as well.
Searching the corpses.
Picking up scrap, dropping off scrap.
You do find a bunch of coin floating around, mostly silver and copper. But you find a bunch of coin, like in little crates, like one of the jars. Like you open it up, and it's just a pile of copper coins in this jar. Like based on the size of the jar, it's probably close to 1,000 copper coins. There's some silver that you're getting as well, and then some gold as well, but only like 80 pieces of gold.
All adds
And
up. All adds up.
there are some shit. What does wolfsbane look like? I don't even know, because there is wolfsbane in there.
The white flower.
It's a white flower.
Little
All right.
small
No.
white flower petally thing. Yeah.
Well, according to the real word, it is purple. When I googled it.
Oh, then it's a
wolfsbane
purple
apparently.
flower then. I must be thinking of
Yep.
something else.
No, maybe in D&D world, maybe it is white. I don't know.
Or maybe in your world it's green and
purple. No.
green
There
fish.
is definitely some like royal purple leaves, and Gregor knows that it is wolfsbane. He says, there is some dried wolfsbane here. This into a nettle tea should resolve your curse. As long as it is before the 30th day and the first full moon since. Okay, drink it soon. Make a tea and drink that shit soon.
Okay, we're making tea because it's midnight and we need to crash.
Oh shit! Yep. All right.
Rest up and
rest up and rest up. Or at some point leave and maybe encounter some more worse and dangerous things than the Umber. Just saying. Oh, you guys actually are in pretty good shape, all things considered, and not going encounter rest. Having 2 encounters in a row, getting really lucky with everybody passing the charisma checks. That was pretty good. But you're all not aside from it's actually not bad. You're less than.
yeah. Well, we're not going to do a rest, so I think that
I don't know.
I would do another spell of healing on thingy and thingy.
I don't know what you're gonna do. Do what you do. But yay! It's nice actually playing and not being stuck at work. It's fun because work sucks. Fuck you, work.
Yeah, I didn't go to work today.
I went in the morning. They're being tight with payroll because they overspent like a son of a gun, so they were kicking everybody out. And I was completely okay with that because I didn't want to be there in the first place. I was like, fuck y'all. This job sucks. Well, the job isn't bad. It's the people that make it bad.
Yes.
But you know how it goes.
Yeah, well, I got
Anyway.
a phone call, or not a phone call, text message while I was on the way to work. Don't go to work.
Oh, geez.
There's a storm, so yeah.
Oh, all right. That's not that
Storm
terrible.
warning. Don't bother going in, otherwise you ain't getting home. Yeah, so I just got the day
Yeah,
off.
it has been a big storm here today. It has been like the worst storm in 30 years and the highest ever recorded wind speed in the UK.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, and the first time I did a red warning in London. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you everybody who was watching, Thrift, Bane, and anybody else who was there.
Did you see the O2? The pictures of the O2?
Oh yeah, bits of that roof got knackered, didn't they?
Yeah.
Knackered?
Knackered,
Yeah.
yes.
The O2 arena, it's ripped a big chunk of the roof off.
Cheers, Thrift. Fine. See you later. Bye bye.
And the Isle of